Assassin's Creed Shadows has the flashiest parkour animations we've seen in years. You can pull off stylish flips, fast climbs, and dramatic descents as a shinobi, but parkour isn't just about looking cool. Control, consistency, and good design are what really make it shine, and once you actually play with the system, it becomes clear. Under all that visual polish, Shadows has one of the most underwhelming parkour systems in recent memory. While Shadows builds off Origin's system, it's either downgraded compared to Mirage or outright broken. Side and back ejects work inconsistently, and when they fail, they kill your momentum. Even climbing can be frustrating at times. Naoe sometimes gets stuck in places where she shouldn't, which ruins any sense of flow. And despite being everywhere, swinging from beams and poles doesn't work. Diagonal climbs, small touches that used to help smooth out movement, are also completely gone. Worse still, there's no jump button. Yes, it's been gone since Syndicate, but Shadows could have really benefited from it, especially since we're playing as a shinobi. Proper freedom of movement could have made the system far more engaging, although there's still a way to jump manually, but it's only available to Naoe when riding a horse. A jump option available anytime like in Unity or even Ghost of Tsushima would have made a huge difference, but unfortunately to prevent players from making mistakes, it's been removed from the recent games. That being said, mods like this one on PC can improve responsiveness or bring back some of the lost features, but they can only do so much because the real issue is the world itself. Shadows splits its map between natural environments and cities, and neither one truly embraces parkour. Let's start with nature. Unlike Assassin's Creed 3, which introduced proper tree parkour and rock climbing, Shadows almost completely ignores them. There's usually just one climbable tree type copy-pasted across the map in nearly the same layout. Rock climbing, meanwhile, is often frustrating. If there aren't any clearly marked handholds creating a linear path, it becomes hard to tell what's actually climbable. Sometimes now it just refuses to climb surfaces that seem perfectly scalable. It's clear that Ubisoft didn't want to return to the climb everything approach of the RPG trilogy, and that's fine, but the inconsistency here makes traversal frustrating. However, to make up for the lack of the proper parkour in the natural environments, the game includes dedicated parkour routes in the wilderness. But these are so linear and curated, they feel more like set pieces than actual parkour challenges. They exist to showcase the system, not to test how well you've mastered it. Cities fare slightly better, but 16th century Japanese architecture means most buildings aren't very tall, but height is an issue. Mirage and AC1 had short buildings with great traversal. The real problem is the layout and lack of flow. Naoe's animations look fluid, but her parkour feels sticky and the movement flow is constantly interrupted by awkward layouts. Even the grappling hook, a tool with tons of potential, is underutilized. You can't use it on many surfaces, including the beams teased in the cinematic trailer, and there's no wall run climb with it either. It's limited to vertical scaling or swinging from very specific anchor points, not whenever or wherever you want. That kills player freedom. And then there's Yasuke. He's slow, clunky, and heavily restricted. He can't cross ropes, climb many viewpoints, or even scale basic obstacles without frustrating you first. He's functionally excluded from one of the game's core mechanics. All of this stems from one simple truth. Shadows prioritizes a massive natural open world, not tight traversal-focused design like Mirage or the classics. In contrast, the castles are actually well designed. They feel distinct, encourage vertical movement, and support stealth and parkour more than anything else in the game. This level of design could have elevated the whole world, but sadly, that's not what we got. Shadows parkour isn't awful, it's still better than Odyssey, which set the bar about as low as it gets, but that's not good enough. What's most frustrating is that the system shines most during stealth encounters, usually inside castles where you see tighter design and a proper verticality. It's rarely fun during open world exploration and barely challenges you. Even towers and high points, the kinds of locations that used to offer satisfying climbs, are often too easy to scale thanks to the grappling hook, offering no real challenge or clever route planning. There are some great additions like the dive roll system, faster animations, and a new traversal tool. Shadows clearly try to evolve parkour, but unresponsive moves, traversal bugs, Yasuke's limited mobility, and a world that doesn't support it kill the potential. Similar to Mirage, Shadows parkour could still improve with updates and patches, but right now it feels like a small step forward and a few steps back. But the real question is, will Ubisoft commit to fixing it with updates? Will a future expansion finally include a city that supports parkour? Or is this just another case of great potential completely missed?